Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.
So, let's try this again. Now, I know that I told you all that I was done. Okay? I know. But more and more things keep transpiring. More and more things keep being brought up with my name in it. And I think it's important for us to go ahead and take a look at some of the things that have been said, you know? So, I want you guys to know that I'm done with Pearly, okay? I'm done with Pearly. And like I said, you guys, before, now I just want us to focus on us as a people. You know, I want us to take a look in the mirror and do better for the future. That's my stance now. I'm completely done with it. I was not going to speak on anything else regarding it, but more and more things keep popping up. And I think it's just good for me to just go ahead and touch base on the fact that it's a lot of females that are a part of the quote-unquote sisterhood that are heavy in their recruit bag, okay? This whole Pearl situation put a bullseye on women like me, okay? Especially in regards to, again, the sisterhood. They are looking at this with a magnifying glass. And they're like, oh, see, I told y'all. And it's so many of them. It's so many of them that, you know, are sharing these sentiments. You know, I brought up Pink Pill. You know, I brought up the hey girl, hey guy. You know, it's so many of them that are coming out the woodwork. Like, yeah, hopefully this is an eye-opener for these pick-me's so they can really see what we've been talking about. You know, this whole Pearl situation, if this does not teach them their lesson, I don't know what will, right? And so, since this sentiment is, in my opinion, from what I've been seeing, growing louder and stronger, I thought I would go ahead and talk about it. All right. Now, I want you guys to know right now, I did get permission from my husband to go ahead and clown today. So I can get to you ninjas real heavy too. You know, I can get to y'all ninjas real heavy too. So shout out to my husband for giving me permission, because I will be going in today. I hope y'all got a little bit of time, because I do. And when this video that I'm getting ready to share with you guys came across my email, you know, and in my comment section on Instagram, it really sparked something within me that was like, you know what, you might as well just go ahead and address all of these people. Address the sisterhood, address the raccoons, address your stance as far as it pertains to black men, just address it all. Just knock it all out and then just be done. But y'all, if y'all keep sending me over shit, God, oh, it's not me, y'all. At this point, it's my crown heads. Like, look, Danica, and then I'm getting recommended things with my name in it. I'm getting timestamps and shit. And so I think this is the grand finale. I could be wrong, but I think I'll be done with this. I think we can go ahead and lay this to rest. I hope that I give everybody the clarity that they're all looking for as far as the sisterhood, the raccoon hood, black men, black women. I hope I'm able to touch base on all the different elements and layers so I can just lay this shit to rest, okay? But we will be clowning today. Now, the video that I'm getting ready to share with you guys, when I disconnect my microphone and everything so you guys can hear the audio, I want to make this disclaimer. Please do not go and attack this woman, okay? Again, please do not go and attack this woman. Kiana say, stop playing, D. Look, they trying to recruit me to the sisterhood. They said I should be done with these damn black men. Kiana, shit, that's what the sisterhood, they like, look, bitch, if you don't know what we talking about right now, I just, ain't no saving your dumb ass. You know, they over there trying to tell me, you know, how beautiful I am and how much money I can make off these bitches. You know, so they really feel like I'm in the wrong field. Okay? That's how the sisterhood feel. They feel like I'm being stupid because these niggas really don't give a fuck about me. I've been going hard for the black men's all these years. And here they come with the cake for Pearly. That's what they saying. So I'm going to go ahead and address it. They telling me I should give up. I should go ahead and team up. Now, again, y'all, when I share this video, please do not go and attack this lady, okay? Me and this lady, we had prior, quote-unquote, beef in the past, okay? But I had nothing against that lady. I didn't even know who the hell that lady was. You know, I was minding my business being great, and she took it upon herself to tell me that she didn't like my content, and she started taking these low blows and personal jabs at me. I was minding my damn business, you know. But, you know, hey, while me and this lady did have, you know, some exchanges in the past, I want you guys to know that I have no problems with this lady. Please don't go attack her. And I just want to merely use her video to highlight some key points, okay? But please do not attack this lady. I'm probably not even going to say her name because I don't want you guys to go and look her up and try to attack her. I don't want you guys to do that. So I won't even say her name. If you know who she is, you just know who she is. All right? But now that I got that out the way, I do want to go ahead and share my screen. But first, I see y'all in the building. Thank you so much, Harlem. It says, I heard it's up. Oh, it's up, Harlem. Oh! Shit. Harlem. Harlem Nights in this motherfucker. Oh, I got all the permission I damn needed. My husband say, go ahead. I said, oh, you ain't saying nothing but a motherfucking word. You know, so I'm in my messy bag today. You know, everybody has been coming sideways as your little big sis. Everybody. And I just have to just sit there and take it. You know, and then just make my little jabs here and there. But today, I got permission to go full throttle on that ass. Okay? You thought I was a ghetto hood rat bitch then? Oh, just wait. Thank you, Big, is it I don't know. It says, I'm lost on all this because if it wasn't for Jason Black, nobody would have been speaking on it. He exposed her while the rest ignored it. But here's the thing, though, Big I don't think a lot of us were invested into Pearl. Like, you know, y'all think that we were. Like, the reason why we didn't address it is because we didn't watch the fucking video. We didn't care to watch her content. At least I know I didn't. You know, so And that's the thing of it all. You know, it's not like, oh, we just looked past it and we saw it, but we ignored it. I feel like we just never even saw the content. You know, when it comes to watching videos, we usually click on things that we're interested in. And so if you're seeing a collaboration or an interview with somebody that you don't even know or care for, it's easy for you to skip over it. And I think that's what happened with that Nick's situation. Um, but nonetheless, it will be addressed. Amen. Thank you, Project. It says, just showing some love. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And big shout out to you, sportsman. It says, speak your mind, Danica. Don't hold back. I won't. Okay, baby, I won't. Big shout out to you. I won't. But yeah, and it's unfortunate, you guys, with the situation because first things first, they're heavy in their recruit bag, right? As far as trying to get us to come over to the other side. I'm having to part ways with a lot of people that I thought were solid. People that I thought were real, people that I've supported, I've given cash apps to. I'm talking about big super chats. I'm talking about I've had them on my platform. I'm talking about I've been on their platform. Like I've given these guys lots of big money. You know what I mean? For them to switch up the way they did and high five Tommy and be down with Pearl and make it seem like we're just so jealous of Pearl and, you know, we don't work hard enough and we just some ghetto hood rat bitches and we need to step our game up. Like, I was thoroughly and highly disappointed and offended, honestly, because it's like, damn, what's happening in my face? Like, these are the guys, like I said, I've given a lot of big money to, showed a lot of big love to, collaborated with the whole nine, and y'all out here co-signing Tommy and y'all out here co-signing Pearl, condemning us. I'm like, fuck y'all. Like, the Sisterhood, I ain't gonna lie, they got some ammo on that ass. They really do got some heavy ammo. Like, look, bitch, they did this, they did that. They're doing this, they're doing that. Like, what more evidence do you need to come to Cynthia G land, bitch? But we gonna address it, and I'm gonna speak all my damn mind, sportsman. But let me go ahead and share my screen. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. First, I gotta disconnect my microphone. Now, let me go ahead and again give you guys a little bit of a briefing, okay? So, since this whole Pearl situation has unraveled, and you know her racist remarks have been, you know, discovered, and we really got to see how she really feels about black people. It's been a lot of people jumping out the window and throwing a lot of people who have been riding for them under the bus in the process. In particular, the black women who have been riding for them in the process. And what this has opened up is this door to where a lot of the black male bashers, the black male haters, the divestors, the pass me chicks, the sisterhood, they are able to point these things out as it pertains to Pearl and how a lot of these black raccoons have treated the women who have been riding for them and supporting them. And they're like, look, this is why we have the sentiments that we have. This is why we have the stance that we have. We can't be out here riding for these black men. They're not loyal. They're not good. They're all bad. And it doesn't matter how much you cape for them, quote unquote. It doesn't matter how much you show love to them, how much you donate to them, how much you support them. Nothing. It does not matter. It doesn't matter how good you look. When it comes to throwing your ass under the bus, black woman, they will do that instantaneously. No questions asked. And that is pretty much what this woman that I'm getting ready to show is going to highlight in this video. And again, you guys, please don't attack her. All right? And I would also appreciate it if you guys did not even say her name. Now, if she comes across this video and she wants to let you guys know who she is, that's different. But I really want to keep her identity concealed because I know people will, you know, go ham on her. Thank you, Miss Kendra. She says, just coming through, showing some love. I appreciate you. And I want you to also to know, Miss Kendra, you are also being mentioned in this video that I'm getting ready to share. Thank you, Teddy. I know you got some saints in here, so Peace to the saints and shout out to the crown heads. Just showing love. We got your back. I appreciate it. But I'm going to tell you right now, Teddy, they trying to recruit. They trying to recruit. Uh-oh, they trying to mess with my connection. Okay, we back. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen, y'all. But let me disconnect for a second. Put a 3 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 3 in the chat if you can hear me. Thank you, Phineas. Okay, I see the 3s. Phineas says, oh, my bad. Shout out to you, prodigal son, though. Phineas says, I do not believe that black men online represent the majority. We're going to get into it, Phineas. We're going to get into it. Thank you, Don. Just showing some love. Keep up the great work. I appreciate it. Why are they trying to mess with my connection, Lord? It ain't supposed to storm till tomorrow. I hope my connection good for y'all. Hold on. Okay. Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. So I want you guys to put a 1 in the chat if you can hear this.
He's one of them guys that likes a girl.
Could y'all hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear that. Okay. Now, this is a lady that has some words to say to pick me male-identified hoes, you know, such as myself. You know, she could not believe that as hard as I go for black men, caping, quote unquote, that they would treat me in such a manner, you know. And that's what she's going to be highlighting in this video, okay? And again, please do not attack her. Fair use, okay? Fair use.
He's one of them guys that likes a girl and beats her up or picks at her just to get her attention.
Now, I want you guys to know that she's referring to Tammy, okay? She's referring to Tammy. This guy right here. She's referring to Tammy. She's like, I can't believe Tammy is over there caping for this pasty white bitch, gave her a wrench, and, you know, is really condemning and bashing Danica Marie and Six the Goddess the way that he is. Like, I just cannot believe this. So she is talking about Tammy in this video, okay? Okay.
Yeah, they make it hard to support black men. Look, y'all just proved the point, and this is no shade to Danica Marie and Six the Goddess, beautiful women, but do you see now what Sinji was talking about? Do y'all see now what we were saying? And Crimson Cure, this is for you too.
She calling all us out, bitch. Do you understand me? Do y'all see how these black men do y'all? Do y'all see? This for you too, Crimson. Do y'all see? These niggas don't give a fuck about y'all.
You can't protect these niggas. You only can protect kings now. Y'all gotta differentiate when y'all talking about black men. Don't even talk about simps and all of that. Say kings and niggas. Kings and niggas. Because at this point, we're gonna have to differentiate. When y'all caping for black men, make sure they gonna cape for you. Because what they're displaying is exactly why I don't come on these parts caping for any old black man.
Let's pause. Let's pause. Now, this is my issue that I have with females that are a part of the sisterhood, right? And there's no shade to this young lady in this video, but they are so triggered by my content and what I talk about that they don't listen. If they listen, then they would know that I do make the distinctions. I make the distinction. I say niggas and black men. I say black men and black males. I also make the distinctions between women and females. Queens and pass me chicks. I always make the distinctions, baby. But see, unfortunately, when it comes to the sisterhood, a lot of them are just so triggered by the fact that when I talk about what we need to do better as black women, they don't even listen to the rest of the commentary. All they see is, oh, she's caping for black men. Whenever you try to correct our behaviors, whenever you try to call out where we come up short, whenever you try to have some sort of understanding of where black men are coming from, all of a sudden it's like you're caping for them. All of a sudden is you don't make the distinctions when we absolutely do. Okay? We absolutely do. As a matter of fact, put a 5 in the chat if you are aware that over here on Danica Marie Dope Discussions, we make the distinctions. Because I always do. See, if you ladies would listen, you would know that I don't say all black men are just so terrific and all black men are just so great. I don't. I see the files pouring in. I don't. I always say there are exceptions. I always say niggas. I always say black males. I always do this. And this is how I know you guys really don't listen. A lot of y'all just hate me so bad that you just tune out everything and only zero in and focus on, oh, she's talking about black women. Oh, she hates women. She's caping. She's capping. She's doing all of this. Y'all hate me so bad that y'all don't even understand what I do on my platform. If you ladies truly understood what I did on my platform, you would know damn well that a lot of the things that y'all think that I'm about, I'm really not. Y'all think that I hate black women, and y'all think that I just cape and love black men, and I'll throw everybody under the bus. No. I'm wise enough to again clarify. I do that. And I hate that you ladies do that. Let's continue.
And then they gonna call you a feminist. But look what y'all are showing. Yeah, Ayala, we been knew Tommy is a jerk. He's the type of jerk that you try to ignore. Like, I'm not even gonna give him no energy because all he gonna do is try to put you on display. They not gonna give Goddess no props. They gonna give the white girl wrench. He would never say Goddess name, so I could say whatever I want. I'm in a great position right now. I'm a small YouTuber, so at the end of the day, I'm sliding right through. And I get to say what I want to say. M. Jones, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you.
Now let me say this. Let me also say this, you guys. You never know who's watching you. So you're out here thinking that you're a small YouTube creator and all of this. Well, people are still watching. Right? So either way, it's important to be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of what you do. Because you just never know who's watching. Do y'all know how many crown heads hit me up like, hey, the such and such chick, the lady that came for you in the past, you know, she actually made a video about you and she did this and here's the timestamps. And from my understanding, this is the second video. Because 2 different crown heads sent me these 2 different videos. And I just so happened to watch a little bit of this one. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let me go ahead and step in and talk about it. Because, again, this is something that is happening and unraveling right before our eyes. More and more of these ladies that are a part of the sisterhood are coming out the woodwork like, yeah, bitches, I told you. And they're making their videos. It doesn't matter how small their platforms are, how big their platforms are. They got something to say. And they are heavy in their recruit bag. Okay? Let's go ahead.
I get to say what I want to say. That's the beautiful thing about it. You know what I'm saying? He inboxed both of them before and they curved him. They mentioned it. They got invoices, not receipts. Ooh. Ooh. Didn't I say he likes one of them? Okay, boom. Thank you for that, Sidra.
And again, she's talking about Tammy, okay? How he was going so hard on me and Six and just nitpicking and, you know, just trying to find anything and everything wrong with us. And Red earlier was doing commentary. Shout out to Red Supreme. He was doing a commentary earlier, and I stopped in briefly, but I couldn't stomach to listen to it, so I had to bow out gracefully. But he was doing commentary on Tammy's live video that he did about me and Six. I've never watched the video. I don't care to watch the video, let alone listen to somebody review it. So I was done with it. But in the video, from what I could gather, Red, when he was pulling it up, Tommy was making some valid points as it pertains to black females. See, that's the thing, y'all. Y'all don't understand that when it comes to me, I know how to be fair and balanced and real. I know how to be somebody that is objective. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm listening, I'm like, okay, well, that's a valid point when it comes to black females. Again, emphasis on females. See how I make the distinction? Females and women, it's a difference. My issue is I don't feel as though myself, nor Six for that matter, were good examples of what he was referring to. Which lets me know that Tammy was so fucking fixated on saving Pearl so that she can save his dying YouTube career and save his damn platforms from being deleted, that he didn't do his research. He didn't do his due diligence. If he did, he would have known that me and Six were not the black females or black women to example in the way that he did. That's what I didn't like. Like, for example, he's out here talking about, oh, these bitches don't do this and these bitches don't do that. And oh, wow, it's like, what? Yes, we do. Yes, I do. Wait a minute. No, I don't. Hold up. Again, he could have made valid points, but again, with us, it didn't land. It's like saying, oh, see, these black bitches, they prioritize the white man over the black man. These black bitches, they just a bunch of baby mamas. They don't get married, this, that, and the third. And then he pulls up Danica Marie. Bitch, what? Nigga, what? See, this Danica Marie bitch, this bitch prioritizes white men, and she a baby mama, and she not married. Like, it was the wrong fucking example. That was my issue. And again, like, I don't know if Tammy understands how desperate he looked. You know, you look real desperate for validation from this bitch. You look real desperate to get attention from us. You look real desperate, you know, to revive your damn YouTube channel. You know, it just was a very desperate, sloppy attempt, in my opinion. Because if you knew me, then you would know damn well I was not the black female to example like that. Now, you can always paint up a picture and a narrative and spin some shit, sure. Like, oh no, I was right to use you, bitch, because look at here, and look at there, and look at here, and look at everywhere. Just to save face. Sure, you can try to spin that now. But at the end of the day, again, Tammy looked very fucking desperate. He looked like the bully. You know what I mean? Like, why isn't Tammy going after Jason Black? Why is he going after two black women that actually vouch for black men the most? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was pathetic. And I'm not even saying that, you know, I want to see my brothers go heads up and attack each other and all of that. We should be focused on the issue at hand, which was Pearlie saying some racist shit like, you know, slavery was exaggerated. And, you know, black people are always fucking late. And, you know, no, they don't deserve reparations because that's just fucking dumb. But if they're Jewish, then they do. Like, we should really be focused on her at this point. That's where I'm at with it. You know. But, you know, it's a lot that can be highlighted with this shit. Like, Tammy was so fucking ready to cave for Pearlie that he ended up just looking, in my opinion, extremely sloppy and dumb. Saying a bunch of shit that he just didn't even, it didn't apply to us. Again, you can spin a narrative to make it fit, but at the end of the day, like, your ignorance showed. Again, are there valid points to be made as far as black females are concerned? Absolutely. But to pull us up like, yeah, these are the examples? No, Tammy. You look bad off, sir. And game people see right through your shit, though. You know what I mean? If you are a true game peeper, then you see what Tommy is doing. Tommy is desperate to get back on and stay on. And not only that, he's also desperate to get a hello. Is it me you're looking for? Looking ass. So in Tommy's eyes, this was the perfect way to kill a lot of birds with one stone. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cape for Pearlie so that I can have a great ally to protect my platforms from being deleted. Okay, that's first things first. Then I'm going to go after these black bitches, which is Six the Goddess and Danica Marie, because these are the bitches that I wanted attention from anyway. And what perfect way to do this than to go after them. On top of that, it fits right in alignment with what I talk about in the first place, which is black bitches. It's perfect. It goes right into my niche. So on one hand, with this stone, I'm going to be able to cape for Pearlie, have her daddy pay for my platforms to be protected. Okay, maybe I can get some of her Africans to come through and chop up some of my videos. You know what I'm saying? And get me back on to where I need to be. Then I can get the attention from these beautiful black bitches that I want to, you know, talk to so badly. And then on top of that, I'm able to cater to my audience, which is a bunch of low-life ass niggas that love to see black women jumped on. The perfect recipe. And again, if you're a game peeper, you saw exactly what he was doing. You saw his angle. And again, may I add, it was very sloppy, very desperate. I can't respect it. You know what I mean? I can't respect it. You know, but hey, it is what it is. But these women are seeing these things. These females are seeing these things like, oh, well, damn, they were quick to cape for Pearlie. They were quick to discard a Danica Marie and Sister Goddess and Crimson Cure. And these are the females that go the hardest for them. come over to our side, ladies. Hopefully now you learn your dumbass lesson than to be over there with them damn niggas. Let's continue.
I bet you he wouldn't do that to just Pearly Things, though, if she ain't give up the pussy. Oh, no, you know why? Because just Pearly Things gave up that mouth or that ass. That's what it is? Okay, got you. Them pick-me's know what they be doing. They are going down with the Willie Lynch gender war shit. They only go on that Pacey Things because they elevated her over them. I mean, again...
And that's some bullshit. Oh, my God. I also really despise that narrative. I despise the narrative of, oh, they're only going after Pearly because she was elevated and she has all these subscribers and she's doing all the work and she's winning, and nobody gives a fuck about Pearly's success on YouTube, okay? We have got to get that clear. If that were the case, we would have been going after Pearly. Okay? Please stop it. Y'all have got to stop that. And I see everybody from all sides saying shit like that. And I'm so tired of it, y'all. That is tired and through. Do you hear me? Saying that we are, mad because, these black men, they elevated Pearly over us. And that's why I'm mad. That's why I'm mad. No. As a matter of fact, we all should be mad at the shit that Pearly said. I can't believe we have black people out here that are trying to say, oh, she shouldn't have apologized. She shouldn't be sorry. She shouldn't do this. Y'all just mad. Y'all should be the fuck mad too at what she said. This is crazy. We out here mad on your behalf, and you're mad at us. This is just ridiculous, y'all. Y'all keep going to, oh no, they really mad because the bitch got subscribers, and the bitch got this, and the bitch got that. And it's like, no, we're not. Again, if that were the case, we would have been said some shit. Stop. Let's continue.
I'm not here to rub it in nobody's face. If it's gonna be us black women against the black men, I gotta go with the women because I'm a woman.
And that's also something that I hate. Right? See, once again, what a lot of these females don't realize or understand about me, and I'm sure all of my sisters, whether it's Six or Cranston, all of us, what they don't understand about us is we're not on a side. We're not out here like, oh, fuck black women, I'm riding with black men. It's not that at all. And so many of you guys, you just really cannot get that through your brains. Just because we're calling out what we do wrong as black women so we can correct the issues and the errors does not mean that we are against you and we hate you and we're propping up and caping for black men in the process. No. We understand it's fuck niggas out here that ain't shit. We understand it's raccoon ass niggas out here that ain't shit. We know this. So it is not even this instance where it's like, oh, I'm going to go over here now. No, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go over there now. Oh, no, I'm going to this side. I'm going to that side. It is not a fucking side. I need everybody to understand that as well. It is not a side that we're choosing. All we're doing is speaking the damn truth and highlighting some things as women, especially, that we need to do because we are women and we see where we go wrong. We see where we come up short. That's all that we're doing. But so many of you ladies are just so shallow-minded and short-sighted that all you see is, oh, no, she's caping for black men and she hates black women. No. See, I got to stop that as well. Let's continue.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna come down on them too hard for going down the ship with these niggas that didn't stand up for them in the end. He's pressed because he got turned down. So instead of him taking his L like a man, in typical Pookie fashion, he decides to give the white girl a wrench, elevate the white girl just to piss y'all off. Dun, 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 dun.
And let me say this. Tammy, don't nobody give a fuck. Again, everybody can see what Tommy is on. The nigga is mad because we ain't talked to him. He wants some attention and shit. And he want his platform to be solidified and protected by Pearly and her damn daddy. Like, everybody see through this shit. You know what I'm saying? So he in his feelings because we ain't accept his damn message request. And so he like, oh, this the perfect opportunity because fuck them bitches. They ain't write me back. Don't they know I'm Tommy? We don't give a fuck about you, damn Tommy. You wrote me what, back in April of last year? Nobody even knew that you did that shit. Because I didn't give a fuck. Who is Tommy? I'm sorry, who the fuck is Tommy? Tommy is nothing to brag about, boast about, gloat about, nothing. It was just like, oh, okay, is this nigga? I screenshotted that shit and sent it to my husband like, do you see this? Is this that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only reason why I still even have the damn screenshot. It's because I was making fun of the nigga to my husband. Like, this nigga really is this the same nigga in my inbox? The one who hate black women and all, going in on the black women all the time. That's him. And he was like, oh, I think that is. Shaking my head, shrug, and we went out about our damn life. Didn't blast Tommy, didn't post it up, didn't say shit about it. Nobody knew. Nobody would have ever known. But Tommy want to be on his mad, bad bitch energy. Oh, I can't believe they didn't talk to me. I can't believe. So that's why I'm going to just go ahead and ride with Pearly. Because then I'm going to get somebody to make sure that my platform is safe. I'm not going to keep getting deleted every 6 months. You know, Pearly going to use her daddy money to protect my platform. And at the same time, I'm going to finally get a chance to talk to these beautiful bitches. These beautiful black ghetto hood rap bitches that I've been wanting to talk to. That's all that's all. And everybody see through it, Tommy. This shit is pathetic. Trying to revive your damn career and shit. Congratulations, Tommy. I hope I'm helping you. Talking about I should do the same thing Pearly doing. I think I am, Tommy. Are you one of my damn Africans? Because I think I'm employing your ass too. I'm giving your ass some motherfucking content. Congratulations, motherfucker.
So you get turned down, and now they're the worst women in the world. Now I clicked into his live yesterday. I couldn't take too much of it. I just wanted to get a little gist of where he was going with it. I seen the wrench. I seen Just Pearly things with the wrench. I said, oh, I gotta go. But what I did hear was he said one of them, either Danica or Six the Goddess, was scratching their head during the live, and he was dragging that shit for 20 minutes. I said,
what? We was scratching our head. Nigga. What the fuck, Tommy? This nigga is so desperate for content. He over here talking about how we scratching our heads. Are you fucking serious? I'm glad I did not watch this shit. Hold on. This nigga he needs any kind of motherfucking content. Oh, I gotta get back in the algorithm. If I put Pearly in the title, you know, if I tag Nika Marie and shit, I'm gonna get back in the algorithm. Y'all is pathetic. This nigga was just fishing for something, huh? Hold on, let me go back.
He said one of them, either Danica or Six the Goddess, was scratching their head during the live, and he was dragging that shit for 20 minutes. I said,
20 minutes?
I scratch my nose, my head, my leg while I'm live. Who cares?
Who gives a fuck? Who the fuck gives a fuck? That is petty. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Niggas will be niggas. And again, we make the distinctions. We understand there's niggas and there's black men. Okay? We understand there's raccoons and kings. We know the difference. But this is what niggas will do. All because they want some motherfucking attention and a protection plan on their motherfucking YouTube channel.
Tommy, you stopped the live for intermission to go take a shit, but nobody was dogging you out about that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? Now a nigga can go to the bathroom, can go take a shit for 30 minutes, midstream. But we can't scratch our head? Now, I don't know who the fuck he was referring to scratching their head. I didn't watch the shit. I don't know if it's about me or Six. But, bitch, if it was me, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, can y'all really catch me up? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Niggas just really nitpicking like that because I ain't got no motherfucking content. Are y'all serious? Oh, look at that bitch scratching her head. Oh, yeah, you know, that's because she a monkey. You know, and the bitch probably been playing the jungle and she got lice and got monkey ticks, you know, because all these black bitches is some animals. And so what you see here is a black bitch monkey scratching her head because she got black bitch monkey lice. And see, this is why they single mothers. Tommy, come on. Can y'all stop this shit? Y'all have got to be kidding me. So we can't scratch our head, but you can go and take a shit. And nobody bats an eye. Nobody says anything. You're like, oh yeah, Tommy just taking a shit. What? But even still, what does that have to do with any motherfucking thing? Extremely trivial, Terenzo. That's wild as hell, Charles. I mean, what the hell? They gotta cut it out dime a dozen. Like, the reach is just, it's pathetic. And all of this is to navigate away from the real issue at hand, which is Pearly. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if Pearly paid Tommy to do this. Because where the fuck did Tommy even come from? Maybe, hold on, y'all. I got a theory. Let me stop for a second. I got a theory. What if when Pearl was talking about, you know, yeah, just wait. I got some of my people out in the fields looking around. You know, it's all a part of a greater plan. What if Tommy was her grand missile? I wouldn't be surprised if she was like, you know what, Tommy? I understand that, you know, your platform is down the dumps. They keep kicking you off social media. How would you like to come to Pearl Illuminati Records and my dad can actually protect your platform from being deleted? And he was like, you know what? Hold on. He was like, you know what? We may have a good deal with that. Okay, great. So what I'll do is I'll give you a 10/90 split like I do my Africans. But you know what, Tommy? Since you have, you know, a better platform, I'll at least give you 12%. So that's fine. I'll give you 12%, Tommy. You know, and what you can do for me is you can go after these black bitches, Danica and Six the Goddess. You know, because I can't measure up to them. You know, it's no way my pasty flat ass, it's no way my pasty Pop-Tart ass could ever, you know, go heads up with them. But what I'll do, Tommy, is I'll pay you 12% to go after them. But don't worry, Tommy, I'll throw a little extra piece in to make sure that your platform does not get deleted again. But I need you to do this right. I I would not be surprised. Y'all laughing, I'm dead ass serious. I would not be surprised if Tommy was her secret missile. Oh, just wait. You just wait. And here come Tommy from the damn dead. Where did he even fucking come from? As you can see, I've never even spoken to Tommy. So again, where the fuck did he come from? He had nothing to do with this side of YouTube anyway. So it's just like, what? I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on, let's continue.
Nobody cares. See what I'm saying? But now you want to pinpoint every little thing that they doing because you got turned down.
Ooh.
Thank you. Team Black women all day. So I may not agree with everything they have said thus far in regards to riding out for these niggas that did what they did. But I forgive y'all. Come back home. Because them niggas ain't it. Only kings. You know what I'm saying? The niggas ain't it. Only kings. And this is why I could never speak on the topics that they speak on, because I see it from a different viewpoint. A lot of these men, you can't vouch for them.
Let's stop. Hello. Let's stop. So as you guys can see, the sisterhood is like, come on, bitch. Come on, Cleta. The sisterhood is telling us to come on, Cleta. They telling us to stop dealing with you black men. They telling us y'all all ain't shit. It's only a handful of y'all that's about something. The rest of y'all just some motherfucking clowns. That's what they telling us. This is what the sisterhood is saying, y'all. They trying to recruit real heavy. And the reason why is because the sisterhood is only paying attention to the raccoons. These are the guys that the sisterhood sees. Okay? Bear with me for a second. Okay? I want to clear some things up. The sisterhood sees the raccoons out here with Miss Piggy and Becky totally slandering black women such as myself's name. One in particular that I can think of has my Instagram on fucking speed dial. Propping up not only his Miss Piggy, his ex Miss Piggy now. I guess he left her or she left him because maybe she was just too tired of him going on my damn Instagram account. But one of which that propped up not only his Miss Piggy and Becky, but also Miss Pearlie over to Nika Marie. This, my grandma got me that chain, ass nigga, had the audacity to spark up numerous live streams. I'm talking about 2 hours long, 4 hours long, 3 hours long. Going in on a ghetto hood rat bitch that's inarticulate, that's dumb, all that she has going for her is, she's attractive. He went in for hours. Never talked to me before. I never talked to him before. Didn't know shit about me. But because he wanted a little bit of attention and a pat on the back from Pearlie and from his Miss Piggy, and to get maybe, some of the backing from Pearlie and her daddy, he went in on me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And when it comes to him, I'm definitely not going to say his name. Because that nigga, he fiending. That nigga was really fiending. If y'all thought Tommy was fiending, that nigga really fiending. I just can't wait. I've been doing this all this time so the nigga can finally say my name and I can have some content. See, if I can just get a clip of her saying my name, it would just be so incredible for my platform. I can put it in one of my snippets. I can put it in one of my videos. If you know, you know. But I'm not going to say his motherfucking name. That nigga fiending for you. Sorry, nigga. It's not happening. I'm not saying your damn name. You are, my grandma bought me that chain. That's all you will ever be. I'm sorry. Hold on. Is my mic low? Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect my mic. I'll just do my default setting so y'all can hear me, because I know my mic, I'm away from my mic right now. But yeah, I mean, niggas just been going real hard, jumping out the window for this Pearlie thing. And what's so crazy about it all is we didn't give a fuck anyway. Like, we didn't care that you guys were going hard for Pearl. We didn't care about that. We didn't care that y'all supported Pearl and y'all liked her better than us. We didn't care about that. We were highlighting what she said. That was it. That was all. Y'all are the ones that want to make this into a competition. Y'all are the ones that want to make this into, oh, y'all are jealous and y'all don't work that hard. And speaking of which, it's mighty funny how even her ex-employees are telling y'all straight up and down, she does none of the work. Right? She does none of the work. They come up with the concepts for her topics. They come up with the thumbnails. Hell, I even got sent a video from a crown head that was exposing the fact that she doesn't even come up with her own damn questions that she asks on her damn platform. Everything about this bitch is plagiarized, copied and pasted, done for her. Yet we're lazy bum black bitches. Even the money that she is paying these black men with that she's putting on is not even her own damn money. It came from her daddy. Pearlie out here stunting like her daddy. And y'all got y'all damn nerve to come at us. And again, it wasn't even about that to begin with, but y'all raccoon ass niggas made it about that. And since y'all did, we're going to address it. Y'all are pitiful, pathetic, problematic ass niggas. And unfortunately, since you pitiful, pathetic, problematic, poor excuses for black men as raccoons have the biggest platforms, by default, you make all black men look bad in the eyes of the sisterhood because y'all are the main ones that they fucking see. So now y'all have the sisterhood looking at us like, oh, see, you memmy bitches? See, you pick me bitches? Now you see why you need not to deal with these black men Look how they did with y'all. They ain't caping for y'all. They ain't rescuing y'all. They ain't coming through for y'all. And again, they got it fucked up. They really do. They really do got it fucked up because of y'all. I get so much love from black men. I would go ahead and say that I get majority love and hate from black men. Period. This is why I'm not giving up on black men. And no, I'm not joining a sisterhood because it was no side to double dutch and jump from to begin with. I'm not on a side. When niggas do fucked up shit, we call it out. When females do fucked up shit, we call it out. You ladies just don't like the fact that I call out the females more because I am a female. I am a woman. So by default, I have to do that. But by no means am I making it seem like these black males are perfect. No. I just really hate how, due to the handful of these raccoon ass niggas having the biggest platforms or having the most negative things to say or just going the hardest against black women, even such as myself, that they make it look and seem as though it's all black men that are trash like this. It's all black men that will throw you under the bus and sacrifice you and all of this for a white bitch that don't give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? Even the quote-unquote best of us. I hate that. I really fucking do. Because I know that black men really go hard for women such as myself. So much so that I've noticed that it's been a lot of y'all unsubscribing from these raccoons. It's been a lot of y'all calling out these raccoons. But see, the sisterhood does not see you guys because you don't have big platforms. So it looks like, oh yeah, they don't like these bitches. They don't care about these black women. Look how they doing them. You know what I mean? But my platform alone showcases a whole different scenario, a whole different narrative. I get a lot of love from black men. I get a lot of love from black women. It's these raccoons and niggas and these past me chicks and females that I have a problem with, that I get the most smoke from. And a lot of the cases it's because, you know, I triggered their demons. I triggered their insecurities. Or they just don't like the way that I say things or do things. Whatever the case may be. They feel attacked. They want some attention. Whatever it may be. I don't know. But at the end of the day, like, I get a lot of love from black men. So I would never come on here talking about, oh yeah, the hell with black men, because look at how the handful of raccoons with big microphones and platforms did me. No. And to be honest, a lot of those raccoons and niggas, you know, they didn't ride for me to begin with. It was all about the almighty dollar. I'll even take it a step further and say this. Even when it came to the handful of raccoons that I did support, I'm talking about sending in hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about showing up on that platform for hours at a time, inviting them on my platform, sharing with them, putting people onto them. The handful of those guys that I did that with, that I felt like was solid and true, I'm going to even take it a step further and say that they were maybe even viewing me in the same lens as a Miss Pearly Things. So I was like, you know what? I really don't rock with this bitch like that. But she got subscribers. I see how they show up and show out for her and support her. So yeah, I'll just hop on this bitch platform until something better comes along. So what I'm trying to say is those guys who I thought were solid probably wasn't really solid like that. It was just an opportunity for them to probably try to get their numbers up, get their views up, get their subscribers up, get their money up. It wasn't like they were really down for me to begin with. It was like, nah, bitch, I just saw an opportunity. You got subscribers. You got people that rock with you and roll with you. Let me just use you for what you got. So that's also something that I'm coming to grips with. Like, damn, I'm really thinking these people rock with me and I rock with them. And I'm just a motherfucking stepping stool, you know, just to get to the next chapter. You know what I mean? Y'all say exactly. I'm saying with zero integrity. And so now you have these females out here looking like, oh yeah, see how they did you? And it's like, no, I see how they did me. But when it comes to the majority of black men, I get nothing but love and support. And I know how it looks. Because again, these guys I have collaborated with. These guys I have broken bread with. These guys I have supported. I've bought books. I've went on platforms. I've given money. I've given subscribers. I've given my time. I've given respect. I know how it looks. Some of them raccoons, yeah, made me look bad. But to throw out all black men for the handful of raccoons, that's just ridiculous. And I cannot stress it enough that y'all have got to stop doing that. I can't be recruited because I'm going to always stick on the side of truth. Thank you, Hollow. It says, Anika, I appreciate you. Always enjoy your content. Took a break from my workout artwork. Salute back on my purpose. Shout out to you. And I appreciate you so very much. Who else did I see? Y'all here loud. Look at Rams. It's like this shit's getting ridiculous. And I really hate it because what these raccoons did was they validated some of the arguments from the sisterhood. Y'all laughing. Y'all know how that was. Come on now. That bitch was mad. That's why she left his ass. You're always pulling up that fucking Danica Marie bitch video, going to her Instagram on speed dial. I'm sick of this. That nigga want my attention so damn bad. But today I got time. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of attention today. I got permission. Let me see what else y'all saying. Hold on. Y'all like the video. And like I said, I really hate the sisterhood does have that viewpoint to where it's like, no, you see how these niggas do y'all. You see how these niggas do y'all. They don't like you like that. I don't know what the fuck that nigga is. That nigga pathetic. Like I said, I didn't even know. I've never talked to him, never disrespected him, nothing. This what niggas will do. This what niggas will do for a pasty bitch that they feel like can protect them with their daddy's money. This what a nigga will do when you reject him and don't give him no attention. He'll find a way to get some motherfucking attention. Just trash. Trash, y'all. Hold on. Who is Professor Black Truth? I don't know who that is. But yeah, it's I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the people that I support is dwindling down. It really is. I'm gonna stop super chatting motherfuckers. I'm gonna stop cash apping motherfuckers. I'm gonna stop watching. I'm gonna stop collaborating because motherfuckers is fake. I'm talking big fake. Thank you, Almond Eyes. Pearl went on everyone's show but his. I can't believe he did that. Thank you, TW, supporting the content. Keep showing them what accountability is. I will. Thank you, Bathsheba. It says, we know that Tommy is Uncle Ruckus in the flesh. Nothing new here. Is it white supremacy? Always breaks its tools. Tommy apparently missed that memo. What a shame. Thank you, Jerome. I say Jerome in the house. He says, I don't like the fact that you got a small group of men who are part of the tribe of Coon being portrayed as our representative. Yes, me too. Literally, the majority of black men are against just pale. I'm telling you. I know that, Jerome. But look at how it can come off when you have the ones that are cooning with the biggest platforms. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to even go here and take it a step further and say this. A lot of these guys that y'all see that are cooning and all of this, I've collaborated with them. I've given them money. And I'm talking about big money. Like, I've done a lot of shit so I can especially look bad. Thank you, Big Easy. Nothing but love for you, little sis. I appreciate you. So, I'm not going to lie, y'all. I can especially look bad. Even though I know what the sisterhood is saying is false. I get way more love from black men than hate. Again, it just looks a particular way because the coons have the biggest microphones. Thank you, Marvel. We appreciate you. Don't ever forget that, Queen. I already know. But, you know, again, I can especially look bad because a lot of these guys I've supported. And the first chance that they got, it was like, oh, yeah, these black bitches. And then what makes it even worse is they're completely deviating away from the main issue at hand, which was Pearl being on some racist shit. Talking about how slavery pretty much wasn't a big deal. It was embellished. It was exaggerated. You know, black people, they had slaves too. Really trying to diminish the shit to make it okay in so many words. Basically saying that we're playing the victim Olympics. Trying to get sympathy and shit. And payola. It wasn't, you know, it was exaggerated. As if a fucking movie that you have to heavily downplay so it can even be aired on TV was worse than what actual slavery was. Get the fuck out of here. The disrespect is real. Y'all know damn well if Pearl said that same shit about the Holocaust, it would have been a motherfucking problem. So why is it that when it comes to us and our people and us wanting people to put respect on our history, it's a problem and, you know, we had to go back to, oh, well, these black bitches ain't shit. That's fucked up. Y'all are trash. Look, let me tell y'all something. These niggas that did that shit, I have zero respect for you. There's no coming back. There's no I'm sorry. There's no I was wrong. There's no it was just a misunderstanding. Fuck you for life. Do you understand me? Especially the fact that y'all tried to really turn this shit around on us. As black women who's have your back. Now y'all want to discredit us. Talking about, oh, y'all don't work hard enough and, you know, y'all are just cute. And y'all just try to coast by on your sexuality and all this other bullshit. Like, we can't fucking win for losing. Now if we come out here busted and disgusted, now it's like, oh, look at these black bitches. They ugly. Who want to fuck them? They look how they come on here just present any old kind of way, making the black women look bad. Look at these ugly black bitches. They come on here with their bonnets on. Look at these black bitches. They not in shape. Always talking shit. We can't win. And then you literally have this chick that everybody can see and everybody has said, and even she has admitted that, you know, she has other people doing all of the hard work for her. She is merely the face of the shit. And y'all got the nerve to jump out the fucking window talking about she works harder than us. That's crazy. The disrespect of it all. And then here's something else. I was watching Courtney Michelle the other night. And there's something else that she brought up. Now, y'all are out here talking about how, we don't work hard enough and we just jealous of Pearl because she got all these subscribers. We need to work harder, X, Y, and Z. Meanwhile, these very raccoons that are saying that shit, your platform is in the motherfucking trash. And you go live every day. Y'all go live every day. Y'all paying people for thumbnails. Y'all coming up with y'all own concepts. Y'all got your graphics on point. Y'all doing the keywords. Y'all doing everything. And I'm talking about y'all don't miss a beat. Y'all have no days off from live streaming. Y'all putting in hella work. And you're at the bottom, sir. So you discredit your own fucking argument. Are y'all following me with that? I thought that was a very brilliant, valid point that Courtney made. These same raccoon ass niggas out here talking about, yeah, y'all need to work harder. And y'all work the hardest. And at the fucking bottom. So, sir, is she working harder than you? Or is it safe to say that we're working harder than you? If y'all really want to base this shit off of numbers and subscribers and views and shit. That's a slap in your fucking face. You work, let me put it like this, y'all. A lot of y'all guys out here trying to really twist this narrative and twist this argument to make it seem as though, Pearlie is so successful because she worked so hard, even though her daddy bought her Africans to work for her. Y'all work harder than Pearl. Y'all work harder than her Africans. I would even go as far as saying that y'all invest and y'all put a lot more skin in the game than even Pearl's dad, because everything that you have, that you put into your platform, if it's not going to bring you in extra money or anything of that sort, you just took a major L. Whereas Pearl, if she takes a lot of money and invests into her platform and maybe it fails or doesn't do well, she has a lot more where that came from. Versus y'all out here going live every day, paying people to do thumbnails, got your graphics going. Like, y'all are running real life radio shows. I would even go as far as saying, a lot of y'all are very, very great, excellent at what you do. Y'all are better than the fucking radio. You should have the success that Pearl has. You got a lot more at stake. So for y'all to even be out here like, yeah, y'all need to just work harder. When you work harder than her, and you're not even on my level, y'all don't understand how you're discrediting your damn self. But I forgot. I just have success because I'm attractive and I'm sexy and I have nothing really good to say. Yeah. Do y'all know how much of a slap in the face that is? When again, I see females out here that are doing the most. I'm talking about they are just in your face with the sex. I'm talking about straight up sex. Ain't no sex appeal. There's no sexiness. No, this is straight up sex work. And they don't even have a fraction. They don't even have the motherfucking 10% that Pearl is giving her damn Africans of the support that I have. So again, it goes way farther and way deeper than just sex appeal. Because if that were really the case, it would be a lot more attractive women blowing me out the water. Getting the love and support that I get. And they don't. So again, I gotta chill with that. Stop trying to discredit people just because they're attractive. That's fucked up. No, Tommy looks like a fucking goat. Okay? It's a difference. This is why he didn't get any playback, and he mad as fuck. Okay? Thank you, Tony. It says they are under the leadership of a woman. Isn't that out of order? Hey, I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, as far as what they have been saying, especially in regards to me for all of these years, oh, y'all over there following behind the bitch, you know, we need to have our own, this, that, and the third. I just find it very funny, Tony, how these same raccoons are out here trying to ride on the coattails of Pearlie and had no problem with that. Had no problem with her leading them. But when it was me, quote unquote, and I didn't even sign up to be no fucking leader. I can't help people pour into me and support me. I appreciate it. But by no means was I was like, oh yeah, I'm the leader of the black men. I didn't do that. So I just find it real funny how now it's okay for a woman to lead men. And it's okay for a woman to put men on all this other bullshit and be the boss. But, you know, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you, Jerome. It says, sis, don't trip off of Crispy. Jason Black and Tyreek was flaming him like 10 years ago. Look up the Crispy Puppet or Tyreek Nasheed's Crispy Puppet. Then I think you will have a better understanding of this coon and pay it no mind. Here's the thing. That was the problem to begin with, Jerome. The problem to begin with was the fact that I was paying this nigga no mind. That's why he's so upset. You know, he's upset because I was paying him no mind. It's like, oh, well, shit, the bitch didn't inbox me back. Well, let me spark up this damn stream so I can flame her ass and I can get co-signed by Pearlie and, you know, I can get signed to Proluminati Records. And maybe, just maybe, I can have this bitch respond to me. And congratulations, Tommy. I'm doing that. But I'll never directly talk to you until you fucking apologize. And, you know, if you do want me to collaborate with you or debate you, whatever the fuck you trying to do, I don't even know what it is to debate about, because in my opinion, I would think that me and Tommy would have a lot that we would agree upon. As far as what we need to do better and where we go up, where we come up short and all of that. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, Tommy really didn't do his fucking homework. Like, we really were the wrong ones to attack. Now, it's some shit that Tommy just goes way off board with the Conan shit, you know, but I would say maybe I would have a lot more in common as far as what he says or, you know, whatever it may be with him than not. So for him to even want to debate me would just be pointless. You know, like, I don't get it. But if he wants me to do that shit, Six said we're going to charge Pearl $50,000, so I'll charge him, you know, $25,000. Yeah. If Tommy wants me to come on his platform and talk to him, I'm going to need $25,000. Okay? Other than that, I'll just talk about you on my platform and, you know, call it a day. But I'm going to give you a black man discount, a black coon discount, and I'm gonna say $25,000. If you got it, Tommy. Because I know how they keep deplatforming your ass. So if you got it, I'll charge you $25. I'm gonna give you a discount. But Pearl, if she wouldn't talk to me, I need 50. Okay. Thank you, Freedoms. It says Tammy Soy Tamaya. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Bari. It says, does she ever defend black men in anything at all? Who? The lady I was playing? I don't know. Thank you, Eugene. This is nothing more than just another excuse for the sisterhood's delusional hatred of black men in general. Yes, this was the perfect recipe and disaster to have them be like, aha, proof. Now will you come over here and be recruited by us, bitch? Thank you. Is it Threno? Man, listen, I never comment, but I always watch your stuff and share with my people. Black men and black women, you are needed here. Thank you. You are truly appreciated. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Excuse me, Just Curly Sheen. It says, just let it shine through. Yeah. Just let it shine through. Yeah. Just let your soul glow. Woo, yeah. All right. Shout out to Just Curly Sheen. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Tunde. It says, no offense to her, but I bet if this was an issue we had with Brads, they'd be really quiet. But as soon as it's black men, here they go. And that's facts. And again, it's no shade to that lady. She just, was something that could be utilized to highlight how a lot of these females out here are feeling. They see this happening and they're like, look, when are y'all going to learn to stop caping for these niggas? Now, this is another thing I'm going to address. I am not caping for black men. Let me say it again. I am not caping for black men. I simply acknowledge faults and flaws, and I simply point out things that are valid, and I highlight them. I address them. Because a lot of us, ladies, let's be honest, we don't. We would rather make it look as though we're perfect and everything is wrong with these men than to ever highlight where we come up short. And since I do that on an ongoing basis, you ladies have it in your mind that I hate black women or I hate women and I'm caping for men. That is not the case. Thank you, General. Don't worry, big sis. We got your back for real. I know y'all do. Let me say this. And I hope you were able to get the support that you needed, OG. Shout out to you. It's also important for me to say that black men do not need me to speak for them. They do not need me to cape for them. They do not need for me to be the strong black mama for them. No. A raccoon maybe does, which is why they're caping for Pearly so bad, because like, yeah, I just need me a mama to come rescue me and put me on and put some money in my pocket. I don't know how to do for self. I don't know how to be self-sufficient. So I need me a woman to come through and help me. I need me a mouser. But black men, masculine, strong, providing, protecting, leading, teaching, black men, they don't need me to do no caping for them. What you ladies see is black men supporting a woman that understands, that is trying to get this shit under control. That's what you see. It's not like they're like, oh, I don't have a voice of my own, or oh, I don't have enough balls on my own. Oh, I don't have the strength to stand on my own, so I need to get behind Danica so she can do all the work for me, so she can build me for me, so she can tell these real women for me. That is not the case. At all. What you see is black men supporting a black woman that understands, that gets it, that is trying to correct this shit. That's what you guys see. You don't see black men trying to rally behind a black woman because they don't have their own voice or they don't have their own stance. That is no. And you definitely don't see me caping for no fucking body. I just point out the obvious. I point out the things that you ladies do not want to point out. And so it can look a particular way. Thank you, Uncle Stu. It says salute, salute to you and fans. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate it. But somebody earlier told me that I need to do a call in. I need to drop the link. I may do that just so you guys can chime on in. Thank you, Freedom's March. Yo, she sick. King Rich is on MTR for trying to hold Pacey accountable. This chick is really putting her Africans to use. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm going to drop the link for you guys so you guys can chime in on this one. All right, hold on. Did I get done already? Yeah, I think so. Shout out to Don, Phineas. He said, I do not believe that black men online represent the majority. Yes. And peace to the saints. Okay, I think I'm caught up, you guys. Let me go ahead and drop this link for y'all. Yeah, he is not black men. That is a raccoon-ass nigga. Thank you, Don. We still support you, sis. Okay, let me go ahead and drop this link. I want y'all to be able to chime in on this. And keep it brief, you guys. If you do come in, just keep it brief. I don't want this to draw out really, really long. I know it may be long, but I don't want it to be too long. Let me see if I can pin that in the comments. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. Oh, damn. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's just buffering? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get in here so I can pin the link. Oh, it's not allowing me to. This is craziness. Hold on. Oh, I see Game Changer in the back. Hold on, Game Changer. I'll bring you up in a second. Let me do it like this and then pin it. Let me drop it again. Okay. All right. Let me stop sharing my screen. LEO, it says that your devices are not connected. So you need to connect your devices. All right. All right, let me bring up Game Changer. What's up, Game Changer?
Hey, how you doing, little sis?
Good. What's up? What you got to say?
Okay, so what you, I don't know why I'm echoing.
Oh, you're echoing? Hold on. Give me just a second. I'm going to mute myself.
Testing.
Go ahead.
No, I still hear it. Testing. Okay, now I don't. All right. So what you're experiencing right now with the sisterhood trying to recruit you, it's really how they swell their numbers. And it's quite unfortunate because what they do is when women go through relationships, ups and downs, particularly downs, as everyone does, most everyone has had their heart broken. Most everyone has had, instances where they've been with the wrong person or have been exploited and taken advantage of in some way, shape, or form. That is when the sisterhood shows up. That's when they pop up, when a Black woman is at their weakness or a Black woman has been the victim of something that most people go through. But in this particular case, a Black woman has been the victim of something that a Black man has done. And the sisterhood is there and they're saying all the right things to give you comfort. That's their recruiting strategy. If you with somebody long enough, if you're familiar with familiarity breeds contempt. So if you're familiar with somebody or a group of people long enough, there are going to be moments in your life where you are where you have contempt for that group of people. That's when they show up. That's when they recruit. And typically they take you down a path that is very self-destructive. And their ultimate goal really is to eliminate other women as competition so that they can, leverage the remaining mating market. So that's my take on that. I didn't really hear much of this stream. I just started watching 15 minutes ago, but I wanted to point out what you said about that.
Yes, thank you. And if you could, just continue to hold it down a little bit for me while I go and get my headphones. I don't want it to be echoing. So just you can keep on just talking about, this situation. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
So the reason why I brought that up, purely speaking, is because with what Danica is going through with Tommy, they're following the same path of behavior. They say, oh, okay, so this is an instance where a black man, not her black man, not her father or anything like that, but this is an instance where a particular black man has done something and she feels wrong, and rightly so. Danica has supported a lot, particularly Obsidian. She gave him money, like she said. She bought his book, and then Obsidian came out with a video, something to the effect of, when did black women ever give me anything after Danica has given you everything? So it's a very bizarre betrayal that she's going through, and the sisterhood sees this as, aha, I knew that they weren't anything. Now I want you to turn your back on them. But they missed the core of what Danica is about. And really, as it pertains to something, this is not that serious in her own life. Generally speaking, if a woman is decent, she is treated decently. For the most part, there are exceptions, and the sisterhood will try to come and recruit during those exceptions. There are some, reputed Ike Turner type dudes out there that are going to mistreat women. It's okay. It's something like a pimp. It's something like a pimp. You wait for a young lady to be down and out, and then they come with, I'm your mama, I'm your daddy. That is how the sisterhood works. That is their MO, and it has been for quite some time. It is very effective because people bond in trauma.
Mm-hmm.
They bond, especially black people, because we had such a traumatic history, during slavery and Jim Crow. It brought us together. So now they paint us as the new whites, and we are the new villain that they must unite against. Even the ones who generally don't like each other on a day-to-day basis, on a regular standard interaction basis. If you turn on World Star Hip Hop, you see how much they don't like each other. However, those same women will come together when they say N-words ain't shit. They will unite, like they are Power Rangers, like they are Shazam, like they are Voltron. They will come together and say, oh yes, we may have this, we may have this going on, you're a Crip and I'm a Blood, but together, these N-words ain't shit. That, and also you got to understand, women aren't really meant to be alone. They're not. That's why historical punishment of women is quite different than men, where men are forced into physical labor and intensity and somewhat isolation through the prison system, or just death or pain. That doesn't have the same effect as societal exile does. That's why when you read books like The Scarlet Letter, she was an outcast of society, and that was a greater punishment than a prison could ever be. To see that a society exists and not be a part of it is a punishment. Now, as that pertains to the women in this particular situation, they have already decided to behave in a way that is not going to attract men. So, which would make them isolated. Their homes are going to be empty. The sides of their bed are going to be empty. So what they need to fill that void is not kids, and sometimes it's a dog or a cat, like Emma Samuel said, but often it's each other. If you look at the TV patterns, you see things like Waiting to Exhale, where, these women, if you look at the movie, on the first New Year's, they all were separate because, Angela Bassett had her husband, and Whitney Houston was out doing her own thing. The other woman had her ex-husband and stuff. When they had men, they were all separate. But the following year, they all of a sudden realized that they were best friends, and they're doing slow motion hugs with each other, because they were single. They were bonded in the fact that they were single. They were filling each other's void that being in healthy relationships wasn't able to fill. Now, how does this relate to the sisterhood? There are a lot of women like that in the sisterhood looking for friends. It is literally a place It's literally like a friendship club for women that can't sustain relationships.
Mm. And you know what, game changer? Am I echoing on your end?
No, you're good.
Okay. Um, what I was gonna say is, if I were a weak female, I could have easily fell for that. You know, especially if you are getting attacked by, you know, guys, I'm sorry, raccoons with huge platforms and they're turned against you. And I'm talking about people that you supported, that you rock with and everything. Like, it can be very easy to fall into that. Like, oh, well, they're showing me love. And you know what? Y'all are right. And, you know, forget these ninjas. You know, so I can see how these ladies can be recruited. Luckily for me, again, I stand solid on my square and I don't reflect that. That doesn't reflect my reality. I get a lot of love on an everyday basis, not only from, you know, my platform, but I'm married to a black man. So how could I even do some shit like say, you know, fuck all black men? I could never do that. But if somebody is in a situation to where maybe they're not getting the amount of love or support that they're looking for, or, you know, they've gone out their way and gone above and beyond to do something for a group of people that ultimately shit on them, I can see how they could turn. And so if I was a weak ass bitch, I would be on my Cynthia G shit right now.
Exactly. And I think that that is the key, the fact that you are married. Women who are happily married don't tend to join the sisterhood because they don't have a need for that void. They don't have a need to fill that void of companionship that your husband feels.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you don't need to be a part of something in order to feel whole because you feel whole without it. You know, yes, this is a betrayal, but this is something that's completely separate from your own personal, life. You know, your
Right.
life is fulfilled without that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but make no mistake, there are a lot of women who go through things. You know, they fear being alone, and when they are at their loneliness, they find the sisterhood.
Right.
Kind of like those religions or organizations that recruit guys in prison or something like that. They do that, and it's sad because I actually know somebody who not a friend of mine, but my mother's friend's daughter who found herself in a sisterhood. It's always for women for whatever reason, and what I notice with them is that every time they look for a mate, every time one of them finds a mate, boyfriend or somebody that they're dating or something, they're pressured by the other three to come back. So the young lady has a choice: either risk losing three friends for the sake of one lover or boyfriend or something like that, or stick with what they're familiar with.
Mm.
And it makes it very difficult for them to pair bond. It is a vicious trap that a lot of black women find themselves in.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing Game Changer and hold it down for me.
No
You
worries.
made a lot of great points. And I'm going to move it on to the next one.
Okay.
Y'all feel free to go and subscribe to Game Changer. He has dope commentary, dope content. And we'll see y'all in the next one, all right? Peace to you, Game Changer.
Peace.
All right, we're going to bring up Snap. What's up, Snap?
Yo, what's good? What's good? How you doing?
Good.
Shout out to you, Danica, for staying
Peace.
solid, standing on your square, and shout out to Six as well. You guys are doing a great thing. You guys are not budging, and I appreciate y'all for that. And I wanted to let you know on the behalf of real black men out there, we got your back. You ain't never got to worry about these people out here trying to convince you that all black men don't like you and all this other stuff. That could be further from the truth. Do you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you doing a lot of moving, though, but I can hear you.
Yeah, I got these headphones on and I'm getting out the car. But
Okay.
yeah, what's going on with Pro right now has been going on for decades. Since before COINTELPRO. This is what they do, right? Now they don't have to spend the money to send real agents out to infiltrate groups. All they got to do is put them on social media, and they just do the work like that. And you see what's going on. We are the easiest people to divide for whatever reason. I don't get it. What do you think about that? Do you think that's true?
What exactly?
Do you think that we're the easiest people to divide, like amongst each other?
Yeah. Because, we got a lot that's working against us. Like I said,
Yes.
and that's why it was so disrespectful that Pearl would even try to diminish what we've gone through, because we're still having effects of that to this day, to where we're so divided, and we don't know who we are, or we don't have our own identity, and we're just trying so hard to please massa and fit in. So yeah, it's very easy for us to, just kind of be divided and conquered like that.
True, true. And I'm gonna tell you a little story. When I got out the army back in like 2003, I'm an old head. I got it, fell into this group. It was like a hotep group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I met them through a poetry jam or something like that, like where they do spoken word.
Mm-hmm.
And I was real intrigued by what they were saying. And I had seen things in the military that had me like disillusioned about this country. But anyway, I kind of fell into it with them, and then we were doing all these things. We were doing all this stuff in the community and all this stuff. And then we were going to this meeting every Tuesday at a church, just to talk about the black community going on and doing community service and whatnot. Doing petitions to put pigs away that were killing black people, stuff like that. And one day, these people brought a cop to the meet.
Wow.
And I'm like, what? I'm like, what is this? Why are you bringing this cop in here? We sitting here trying to bring justice to this young boy. That was his name was Devin Brown. He got shot 35 times in LA because he was joyriding in his grandmother's car. So the cops ran him off the road and shot him 30-something times. But anyway, so we're trying to work on that, bringing justice, and these people are bringing in cops. And so I'm like, what is going on? And it's things like that moves the needle and brings about chaos.
Right.
And let me tell you, that did just that. That one day had them people up in there fighting and arguing and all this other stuff, and I'm like, man, y'all tripping.
Right. And so when stuff like that happens, it's easy for us to get knocked off our square, knocked off our course. Mm-hmm. So we gotta be, and that's what I'm saying. Like with this whole pro situation, I'm off of her. I already know what I'm dealing with. We know who she is. Right. She showed her face. My thing now is us moving forward in a better, more strategic manner. That's my whole thing. But thanks for sharing, Snap. I'm gonna move head along.
Okay.
All right, peace. All right, what's up, Herc?
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Good.
It's good to see you, baby sis. It's always wonderful to talk to you. Look, I want to just say a couple of things here. I'm going to try to be as brief as possible. Look, number one, I got two nieces that listen to you, dear. Okay? Two nieces that have recently tuned into you been listening to you for the past 3 months. Okay?
Oh, wow.
I was very glad to know that they just were channel surfing and you popped up. And I'll tell you, you have such an inviting, lovely, glowful look. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And I mean, they popped up and said, "Unc, who's this pretty lady? Who's this gorgeous lady?" I said, "Oh, that's Danica Marie." I said, "Hey, look, I follow her. That's my girl. That's my sister." Oh, okay. And so you're reaching young women, sweetie. I just wanted to let you know that you never know how much impact that you have. Just being out there and just telling young ladies and brothers. You don't see, because you help young women too. You don't just help you don't just help brothers, but you help young women too. By looking at themselves in the mirror and confronting their own hang-ups. Okay, and that's a wonderful thing. In addition to that, okay, see, I think as the previous caller or the previous guy that popped up, he said that how these divestors, bedwenches, and all these other people and guys that tend to try to recruit you and what have you, they did the same thing to some other content creators, and they went down in the dust.
Really?
Because number one, as you said something very, very, very pertinent and profound when you said that you don't do this for the money, you don't do this for views, you do this because this is something that needs to be done. And something that is understood doesn't need to be said. It just needs to be done. It needs action behind it. And that's wonderful. And that was such a profound statement that you made. And so these women see a beauty when they see you, just like my nieces, when they just was surfing, they said, "Wow, look at that gorgeous woman." So when these women see you, uh, they see the beauty, they see the success, they see a wonderful, lovely, beautiful married woman, and they go, "What can I do to corrupt that? What can I do to offset that? What can I do to undermine that?" Because this woman is dangerous. She's out here talking to her people. She's, communicating, setting the record straight. And God Almighty, she has the looks to do it too. She's setting the record straight. She's lining up men and women. She's making us come on board and be held accountable. We just can't get this. We can't get no. We can't. She's basically calling us out on our BS. We got a lot. This woman has a lot going for her. And so they see that, and that's a no-no, because they don't want you. They don't want the community to be straightened up. They don't want the black community to stand and be held accountable, and get its act together. Because what they know, when the black man and the black woman get their act together and they come together, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You see, and you are a part of that, sis. When we see you, you are the hope. When these brothers log on, when these sisters log on, they see a beautiful, successful, married black woman, and you are the hope, okay, that brings us together. When we see you and Eric, that's pride that we look at. So look at that. That's just beautiful. We all want that. We all deep down in our soul, we want that. We want that soulmate. We want that loved one, that woman, that man that we want to be. We want that. But sometimes it's just it's a hard road to try to find that soulmate. It's a hard road to try to find that special someone. But when we see you and Eric, we see that, and that's what we love, and that's what we want. That's what we support. That's what we reach out to. That's what we connect to, and it's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing, and you keep on keeping on, baby. Stay strong. You and Eric are a team. You guys got it. You got the magic. They see that magic, and there's nothing they can do about it. And we love you for it. Bye.
Love you back, Herb. Peace to you. Peace. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people can not like that or hate on things like that. Not just the sisterhood, but you do have raccoons as well, to where it's like, oh, this black bitch. So, and somebody else in the super chat brought up something to the effect of, hey, it's not just you black women who have been riding for us that are feeling these things. Like, we've supported these people, right? So you black men could be feeling this type of way, considering the fact that the brothers that you guys have shared your money with, shared your time with, your energy with, they're switching up on you guys as well. So you guys could also be feeling the effects of these guys pretty much just seeing you guys like a customer, and to be easily sold out at that. Like, oh yeah, I just view y'all as a dollar amount. Y'all not really my brothers. I just see y'all as a means to an end. But the moment that I'm able to level up on you niggas and leave y'all niggas behind and get me a broader, bigger audience, I'm going to do that the first chance that I get. So I really didn't even take that into consideration, the fact that a lot of you brothers may be feeling the way about this whole situation. And, some of your favorite content creators or men that you thought were your brothers turning their backs on you. So let me ask you. Let me ask you, men. How many of you guys, and put a 4 in the chat, how many of you guys are disappointed in these raccoon ass niggas that kind of sold y'all out as well? Put a 4 in the chat if y'all feeling that as well. Because I never even thought about that. I never even thought about, oh, damn, men may be feeling the way too about, their brothers pretty much letting them know, like, they really don't give a fuck about us. It's all about capitalizing. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? So this shit goes a lot deeper than we know. Like a lot of y'all could be feeling like, well, damn, like nigga, I thought we was really building a brotherhood. You know, I really thought that we had something going on good here, but we're just a dollar sign to you. We're just a view to you. Just a customer to you, which is something else to hit your cash app and your super chat. I didn't think about how that could affect y'all, so I feel bad for y'all as well, because they make y'all all look stupid. They made us all look stupid. You know, not only just the male-identified pick-me hoes, but also the brotherhood. It made y'all look like y'all were fickle and fragile. Like it wouldn't take much to just divide y'all up and, you know, sell y'all out. So, what up, Dyson?
Hello. What up? You know what? Intriguing. I'm gonna make this quick.
Hello?
Hear me? Sorry. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the thing that intrigued me the most, the thing that grind my gear, I could sort of say,
Mm-hmm.
is the I keep seeing people propping up this woman. I'm not gonna say it, Miss Pearly things, talking about she's contributing, but what they're not talking about, what they're not mentioning, is the fact that those workers, they're coming in with a promise of they're gonna get a visa to the U.S., get a chance to get a ticket, I guess a thing of care over their head saying, if you do this, we can get to the U.S. But years later, they still haven't gotten their chances to get to the U.S., to make it into the U.S.
I can't really understand what you're saying, Dyson.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna fix it.
Okay, well, you can fix it and then I'll bring it back. I don't know what Dyson's talking about. All right, but yeah, a lot of y'all could be feeling the same way, to where it's like, damn, it's kind of fucked up. Like, these are people that I've supported for years. Like me, I'm new, pretty much, but a lot of y'all have been rocking with these guys since 2016, 2015, 2017. You know, to where these were like your brothers for real. So to have them kind of do these things to y'all as well and expose their hand and show y'all that they really don't care, they could really do something to y'all as well. But Dyson, you got your stuff together? Oh, he left. So anyway, he said it sent him to a phone call. I don't know, Dyson. We gotta move on though. But yeah, I just thought that it would be important for us to acknowledge the fact that it's a lot of people out here who are seeing the weaknesses, and plotting on it. Like, yeah, how can I get in and turn these people around? You back, Dyson?
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, it's kind
Can
of
you?
choppy, but what you got to say?
All right. What I was trying to say was what intrigued me the most is when people talk about she works the hardest, and yeah, and she's hiring black people. You hear me?
You
Can you
said
hear me?
somebody, it's muffled.
No, Miss Pearly. Wow. You hear me now?
Barely. Go ahead, just say what you got to say, and I'll
Um,
see.
okay. What I was trying to say was, all right. When people say that Miss Pearly things, right? When people are trying to say Miss Pearly things hires black people, she did most black people. What they're not talking
Mm-hmm.
about is the fact that she uses her workers with a false pretense, a false promise of them getting to the U.S. or getting citizenship in the U.K. That's what I
Mm.
was saying. That's what I was saying. Also, yeah, on the signal's choppy.
Yeah, I don't know. It is choppy. It's going in and out. But I guess what he was trying to say is Pearly dangles the fact that she can get them some U.S. citizenship. I don't know what the fuck Dyson talking about. I mean, I don't even know if. I mean, I don't even know if that got anything to do with what we talking about today. But we appreciate you, Dyson. Almond Eye says, black men, what did Pearl say that you couldn't and didn't hear over here or at the Crimson Cure? What did Pearl day? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, now y'all just tripping. I don't know what none of y'all talking about at this moment. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this on up because y'all out here tripping. But yeah, we gonna wrap this on up, y'all. I just thought I would come on here and let y'all know. Sisterhood, no, I'm not being recruited. No, I'm not turning my back on black men. I'm not joining in with the sisterhood of failure. That's not happening. I know how to differentiate between stand-up, solid black men and raccoon-ass niggas, okay? I know the difference. But hopefully you guys were able to gain a better understanding of where my stance is, where I'm coming from, how I feel. And ultimately just fall back or do better, okay? So fall back as far as trying to recruit me and trying to get me to turn against black men. And then let's do better for the future as far as how we navigate and who we allow to be a part of our circles. Because a lot of people really don't care about us, really don't like us, and they're only here to use us, all right? But y'all let me know how y'all felt this dope discussion. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And y'all, I'm serious this time. Like, we gotta be done with this shit, okay? We gotta be done with this conversation. It's getting redundant. It's getting repetitive. It's getting stupid. And at this point, I feel like a lot of people are just using this to revive their channels and shit. And hopefully I was able to do that for, you know, Tommy or whoever else is trying to get some content. Hopefully I was able to do that, get you in the fucking algorithm. But at the end of the day, y'all, we know what this is, okay? We see the plot. We see the twist. We see who's real. We see who's not. You know, and let's just move accordingly. Let's do better. Y'all see, hopefully, that you have people who are genuine and sincere, right? That really are down for the cause, all right? So let's just all do better. Let's move better. And sisterhood, let me also say this to y'all. Stop allowing the handful of raccoons to make y'all feel like when it comes to the majority of black men, they're trash. That's not the case. It's just that the handful of raccoons have the biggest platforms, the biggest microphones, unfortunately, right? And it can very well look away as it pertains to all black men, but that's not the case. Especially over here on my platform, I get nothing but love and support. And so I wouldn't dare say fuck all black men when black men do nothing but love me and support me and big me up and protect me. Like, I get everything that y'all say that we don't get from black men. You know, I get black men to support me. I get black men to protect me. I get black men to love me. Like, I get all of that. So that's not going to ever happen. And so y'all can really just calm down with that. And again, y'all, let's just do better moving forward. We're off for Pearl. We know what it is. We see what it is. The snakes have been revealed. The coons have been revealed. The hyenas have been revealed. Let's just move forward, y'all. All right. We will be back hopefully on Thursday instead of tomorrow. I think we're supposed to have some really bad thunderstorms tomorrow, so I don't know how my connection will be. So I'll hopefully put back up with you guys either Thursday or Friday. And we're going to get into another dope discussion. We're not touching base on this shit anymore. If anybody makes videos, we don't give a fuck. Don't send me no links. Don't send me no timestamps. I said what I said. It is what it is. Be mad at your mama. Talk to your motherfucking self. We're done, okay? No more free attention will be given. Again, I'm going to need my 25,000 or my 50,000 moving forward, okay? But we're going to get back to our scheduled programming. Either Thursday or Friday, y'all pull back up. Shout out to us. We are almost at 149,000. Yeah, shout out to us. We are currently at 148,920 crown heads. So shout out to us. We're going to keep thriving and growing. We're going to keep doing our thing. I appreciate you guys for showing me so much love and seeing through the bullshit, seeing through the hate, seeing through all the slanderous remarks. I appreciate y'all so fucking much. I have no idea. People attack me left and right for no damn good reason. But still we rise, right? Still I rise and still we stand strong together. Y'all support me, y'all rock with me, and y'all ultimately help us to continue to thrive and grow. And before I get up off of here, I want to encourage all of y'all to go ahead and put on the Crown Head Nation anthem, which is Win by J Rock, okay? Go and put on that Win by J Rock, and let's vibe out for the evening. All right, I got to go and make these damn vegan tacos. Well, no, it's burritos. My husband wanted vegan burritos. So I got to go and prepare the stuff for that. So when my husband gets home, we can eat and chill. I'm going to take my bubble bath. And I'll see y'all in the next one, y'all. But I love black men. I love black women. I'm going to always ride for all of us. I stand against coonery and buffoonery. And again, y'all, it just is what it is. I am that I am. I can't be recruited to go against myself. All right? But I'll see y'all later. Much love and win. Win, 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 win. Fuck everything else. Win, 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 win. Peace.